From the deep southeast corner of Arizona to the bright city lights of Las Vegas, this is Mackenzie Kimbro, a sixth-generation cattle rancher with deep roots in rodeo too. Embracing our heritage and keeping legacies alive, stay tuned as we showcase shades of our southwestern lifestyle coming together during the NFR. Ranching, rodeo, fashion, and cowboy culture. This is Roots Run Deep, Vegas edition. The NFR is the rodeo industry's biggest event of the year. It's the culmination of the professional competitive rodeo season where the top 15 athletes in the world from each event compete for 10 consecutive nights. At the end of it all, winners will be declared world champions and earn their gold buckles. This prestigious event is known around the world as the pinnacle of success in the rodeo industry. People of all ages and backgrounds respect these competitors because of their faith, work ethic, and skill. Hey friends, welcome into Roots Run Deep Vegas edition. I'm your host, Mackenzie Kimbro, and we are at the Back Number ceremony, the opening night to the National Finals Rodeo, some could say. This is where all the contestants come to celebrate their accomplishments of the year and really get things started before round one. We're excited to share not only some talks with those contestants, but also with the beautiful wives and girlfriends that are here alongside of them. They're true support systems. We know we couldn't do it without them. And of course, aside from them getting those back numbers that are so coveted before they compete here this week, the fashion of Back Number night is also kind of the talk of the town. So we've got some really fun stuff to share with you. Let's get right into it. I'm here with one of the possibly funniest guys in the National Finals Rodeo this year. It is a compliment. Ben Anderson is here. He's qualified for the NFR 4 times now in the saddle bronc riding. Canadian cowboy, one of our friends, actually met when he went to college rodeo down by us. Day worked for us. He's been on the show before, but Ben, congratulations on being back at the finals. How are you feeling going into this one this year?
I'm feeling great, Mackenzie. Thanks for having me. I'm just pumped to get it going, and we had I had a detour to Texas to then come pick her up and then get all the way over here. So it's been a long drive, and I'm excited that we're here. Yeah,
talk about a long drive, but more importantly, talk about this pretty gal that's standing by here, Grace.
It's a beautiful gal. Look at her outfit.
That's what Back Number Night's really all about. Like, we're here to support you guys getting your back numbers and whatnot, but really, the fashion is...
It's been way more about her, actually, yeah.
Well, that's good. It's
about
time.
Yeah.
It's how it should be. Grace, I would love to have you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background and your roots in the industry.
Yeah, my name's Grace Gardner, or Ben Anderson's girlfriend. I am a professional barrel racer, and I've been rodeoing for the last 3 years. We met on the road at Rodeo Houston.
Yeah.
And it's just been a little fairy tale story ever since.
Cute. We love that. And I've heard a lot of good things about your, Grace, so Ben's picked a good one here. But this is also a special moment because you've got some family here with you.
First time to the Back Number. Yeah. Not first on the NFR, but first on the Back Number. So she said
looks hella good.
She's looking beautiful.
Myself.
We're all black, apparently. I don't know what.
Yes, coordinated.
Yeah.
I mean, you did that on purpose,
I
right?
did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Talk a little bit about how proud you are of Ben and raising a cowboy up in Canada that's made it to the finals down here.
You know, I'm so proud of him, but for his accomplishments, but more so because he's such a nice person.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
Yes.
He paid her to say that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's really neat that you're able to be here tonight and to kind of share these special moments with him. I know it's always a highlight when he walks across that Back Number stage, not just from the funny moments, but also it's a big accomplishment to be here and, to be along these guys. Bronc riding was a tough gig. It always is, but man, it's a tough gig this year. It was a pretty close race there for a while between some of those guys. Tell me about you included. Yeah. Tell me about how your year went to get here.
It was a lot of ups and downs, but it was honestly pretty fun, and me and Logs and Q just had a blast, and Q made his first NFR, my traveling partner, so we're so excited for him to be here, and at the end it was touch and go, and it's funny because I was right at the top and I thought I was basically safe, and then I wasn't, and then Q had to he was at the bottom, and he had to come from I don't know how much money he had to win, but basically had to win Pendleton and do good at Sioux Falls. And that's exactly what he did. He won Pendleton and then smoked with Sioux Falls. Me and him had a great little finals there, and we just kind of rock and rolled right into it. So I'm excited. We had to go right from there, straight home to CFR. Yeah. So that was just no break, but it's kind of nice. We were sore, but it's kind of nice that we just got to keep riding broncs, and and now I've been on 3 since then. So it's straight in the NFR, I guess. Now.
Yeah, you shouldn't be sore now.
I'm not sore now. I got on 3 the other day, and honestly, I was very sore after that.
Yeah.
Gotta keep in bronc riding shape, and
Yeah.
it's funny actually.
I'm telling you, it's a tough gig. All those ranch guys that ride broncs, that's tough enough for me to know that it's not something I'm ever interested
They don't
in
want to
doing.
do it. They're not trying to do it.
No, yeah, and they don't get paid to do it either. Ben, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate getting to know some of the gals in your life tonight. Congratulations on making it back to the finals this year.
Appreciate it, Mackenzie.
Yeah, good luck out there.
Thank you.
Go get them.
I will.
Make us proud.
All right, I'll try.
I'm here with 2 of the undoubtedly most stylish gals at the NFR this year. Quincy Eldridge is a style icon. She is the gal behind the brand Rodeo Quincy, one that we all know and love. I really appreciate you being here. Of course, aside from the fashion side of everything, she is also the wife to Dakota Eldridge, and you know his name. He's been here quite a few times, qualified again this year. We're excited to see him compete in the arena. But Quincy, you've got a long history and a lot of roots in the Western world. Tell us a little bit about him.
Sure, and first of all, I want to say how stunning and beautiful you look and how stylish you are. But yes, talking about roots and rodeo, I come from a long line of cowboys and cowgirls. I'm very proud of that. My roots run deep back to some of the first ranching families in Nevada, my mom's family. Her brothers were actually the notorious bronc riding Marvel brothers. One of my uncles is a world champion saddle bronc rider. My dad used to ride bareback horses professionally. And then now I'm very lucky to get to cheer on my husband, Dakota Eldridge, in the steer wrestling, but also my nephew, Lefty Holman, in the bronc riding, my nephew-in-law, Dawson Hay, in the saddle bronc riding. So it makes for a very fun, eventful week here in Las Vegas.
And it's quite the family. They do have a lot going on, and it's fun to keep up with everybody on social media. Of course, Katie, you're also, one of the newer faces to all of us in the Rodeo Quincy brand. I know you guys go way back, but tell us a little bit about your roots to the industry as well.
I have absolutely loved rodeo my whole life, and then I've been a rodeo queen. It's been a lot of fun getting to represent the sport of rodeo, and then now coming into the fashion industry with Quincy's family and learning so much about the history of rodeo. They've been so impactful in the industry, and I'm so blessed to be a part of everything.
2 of the best spokeswomen out there too. If y'all can't tell, they've done an interview or 2 before. Of course, we're here at the back number night as we kick things off for the National Finals Rodeo. This is kind of the night of high glitz, glam, and glamour. And of course, we're here to support the cowboys and cowgirls competing in the arena. But we also have to take a moment for the killer fashion. Quincy, let's talk about your outfit first. How'd you put this one together?
Thank you. Well, roses have a deeper meaning in our family. So not only is the rose actually part of my logo for Rodeo Quincy, but it's a symbol in our family rooting back to my grandmother, whose name was Rosita, which meant little rose, and her mother's name was Rosa. So from a young age, I was surrounded by roses, and it always just had a deeper meaning for our family. You'll even see Lefty competing in the saddle bronc riding with roses tooled all over his chaps. And so, and some of the boys have roses embroidered on their shirts as well. So when I found this red dress with the red rose, I thought it couldn't be a more perfect dress for me for back number ceremony.
Definitely embodies everything that is special to your family, and that's really neat. Of course, a little bit of bling mixed in here as well. We can't go to Vegas and not have some bling and a bold red lip. She does that best for sure. Katie, another stunning red look. This is really cool. I'm loving the different texture mixing and kind of mixed metals you have going on too. How'd you put this one together?
So this is actually a piece from our new collection with the Junk Gypsies, and it's going to be unveiled during our Rodeo to Runway fashion show. So we hope you guys can come on December 8th at Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, and we've got a whole brand new collection. It'll be available exclusively in our booth at the NFR, and it's booth 4525 at Cowboy Christmas. So we hope to see you there. You can get this blazer for yourself and so many more fun pieces we can't wait to unveil.
I want to talk a little bit about the fashion show. As you mentioned, it is the beginning of next week. This one's building up to be epic. You've done a few events here before, and they've all been beautifully done, but this is like a pinnacle. There's a lot of hype leading into this one. I think Carson Kressley's involved. The Junk Gypsies are involved. Fontainebleau, of course, is where you guys call home during the NFR and beyond, and it's really neat to see everything coming together. Tell us how people can come out and be a part of it.
So our fashion show is actually sold out in the iconic blue live theater at Fountain and Blue. But guys, don't worry. We have opened up general admission theater seating. So basically you can come watch the entire fashion show. You just don't get brunch. And those tickets are only $50 and we have some of them still available. So make sure you grab yours today because they're extremely limited. And like I said before, we've already sold out once. Let's sell it out a second time. It's going to be a blast.
That fashion show is the talk of the town already. There's so many influencers walking in it as well. Of course, next to those rodeo cowboys that we talked about, so many of which are in the family, but then of course rodeo is a big family and there's a lot of other guys that'll be a part of it too.
And we do have some star-studded appearances as well, so be sure and show up and see who those stars could be. Yes.
Little teaser there for you. Guys, I'm going to let you go in and enjoy the night, but I really appreciate you being part of the Roots Run Deep segment here tonight at Back Number Ceremony. You look stunning. Thanks for everything that you do to support the industry.
And you too, Mackenzie. You look absolutely stunning today, and I can't wait to see the rest of your outfits during NFR.
And she's wearing her Rodeo Quincy concho belt.
Yes, I am. I wear this often, actually.
Yes, you wear it well.
Thank you. Love you guys. Have a good night tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm here with two of the industry's favorites, a power couple for sure, Ty and Sierra Erickson. Ty, congratulations. You're here for your 10th NFR. That's a big one. How are you feeling going into this year?
Oh, great. This year I just want to have a lot of fun, take everything in, and just enjoy the moment.
Definitely, and it's neat to be in such a family way here. I know, Sierra, you are a huge part of Ty's success, and he will give you that credit hands down. There's a lot of behind the scenes that goes into supporting a rodeo cowboy all year, and you've got a lot going on yourself, too. Tell me a little bit about your family background and ties in the industry.
So we've both been rodeo kids our whole lives, and we've fortunately been able to do this for a very long time, and now we have 3 children, and we hope that they get to do it, too, and so it's been a lot of fun to get to do it growing up with Ty, and then now having a family that's also joining us in it. So yeah, we're very blessed.
Multi-generations here, and of course, what a cutie you've got. I know he wanted to interview too. One of these days, he'll get the mic to himself. Before I let you guys get on in there and get your back number to get things kicked off for this year's NFR, I'd love to just talk to you about your outfit here real quick. You look stunning. Tell me about how you picked what you were wearing tonight.
Thank you so much. Ty's been here 10 times, and I've usually always picked some kind of black outfit, and so this year I decided I'm going to do red. It's my favorite color. It's his 10th back number, and so then our 2 little girls are wearing red dresses as well. So we were like, well, let's do something different, and hopefully we'll make this 10th one count and be a little different as well.
Yeah, that's really special, and of course, red is actually a trending color at the moment, so you're right on trend. Yeah, talk about a trendsetter, honestly.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate you taking the time. Good luck this week, Ty. Thanks. Hopefully we'll see you soon, Sierra.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys. Have a good night. We're switching things up here and talking to some of the best in the business when it comes to trick riding, serving as arena entertainment in arenas and special events all across the country. Brandy and Spencer are here with me today. I'm kind of hoping I get you guys later on in the show to come in and for a sit down, but we're here at Back Number night, so I wanted to grab these gals. Brandy, I'm going to start with you. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about your ties to the Western industry.
I'm Brandy Phillips. I've been in the rodeo industry for over 20 years. I trick rode with the Riata Ranch Cowboy Girls for over 13 years and trick roping and trick riding, obviously, all around the world. And yeah, I love it.
And she's been involved in movies. You got special projects. There was a runway moment earlier this year with New York Fashion Week. We'll get into all that. This is why she's got to come and be on the show. We've got a lot to get into with Brandy. Spencer, I want to introduce you here too, because you've got quite the career going as a trick rider as well. Tell us a little bit about your background and what you got going on.
So my name is Spencer Rose. I also got started with Brandy with Riata Ranch. And then when I was older, I had a chance. I went and worked for Cirque du Soleil. And then from there, I actually, branched off and I do my own thing. And I travel with my kids and we have an act that we do together.
That's amazing. And of course, the show is called Roots Run Deep, so there's a special place in my heart for a family side of the business. I want to talk a little bit about the outfits tonight. Obviously, these gals came to stun. Tell me a little bit about your outfit, Spencer, and how you put it together.
Well, first of all, what I love is I feel like you can be over the top or just do whatever you want. And people just that's what I always tell people. I'm like, just embrace who you are. Do whatever you want to do. This is actually Sherry Hill. And yeah, because it's sequins and sparkles and it's Vegas. There's no such thing as too much sequins and sparkles in Vegas.
Yes, absolutely not. 100% agree with that. And it's a really flattering color, too. I feel like metallics are very in this year. It's kind of got that copper vibe to it. Good choice. Good choice. Brandy, talking about you glittering over here on this side, too. How'd you put your outfit together?
I'm kind of the throw everything in a bag and hope for the best. And I tend to mix and match a lot. So that's my game plan most of the time.
Well, it looks great. You guys look stunning tonight. I'm going to let you get on in there. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
I'm here with two of my friends, Cody and Sierra Emerson. You might recognize them. They've been on Roots Run Deep with us before. Be sure to go back and watch that full episode. But tonight, we're just going to, briefly touch on a few things. We're here at the back number ceremony for the NFR. This is really the time when friends get together. And it's neat to be able to, catch up and see everybody. I would love for everybody watching to be able to find out more about you two, because you've had a lot going on and you're a big impact on the industry. Sierra, tell us a little bit about who you are, where you come from, and your roots and ties to it all.
Yeah, so Sierra Emerson, my maiden name was Hodge. My dad made the Trippin' Finals, won Horse of the Year. My mom was a collegiate champion. I pretty much grew up in the industry. Always knew I would date and marry a cowboy. Roped myself, and now I just spend a lot of time at my salon. I do a lot of mentoring and then helping run sponsorships and things for Cody.
And you've started to get back into it a little bit yourself. I've seen you in some arenas here recently. How's it going?
Yeah, so I grew up breakaway, calf rover, goat tire, and then, honestly, I've always been so competitive that I stepped away from the industry because it got to where it wasn't fun anymore, and I just focused on my business. And then Cody, he'll be able to tell you this, but he grew up in the industry team roping and calf roping, and he was like, why don't you just team rope a little bit? So that's what I've been doing, just mainly in the practice pen, and then every now and then he'll talk me into entering, and we've been winning, so that's always fun too.
That's amazing. Cody, keep it up, keep after her, because we know she loves it. Cody, I'd love for you to tell everybody a little bit about you, where you come from, and what all you do in the industry.
I'm Cody Emerson. I grew up in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and then when I married Sarah, I moved to Central Texas. I actually grew up on the other end of the arena, roping all through high school. And then right after high school, I went to bullfighting school, kind of excelled at that and got to turn it into a career. So that's what we do now full time, fight bulls all over the country and get to enjoy the good life kind of.
One of the most important jobs, undoubtedly, in the rodeo arena are bullfighters. They really protect those guys, and they really trust you guys with their lives, honestly. And it's neat to see. What have been some of the highlights or some of your favorite rodeo memories from the past few years?
I just think kind of the brotherhood, it is our job to protect either the first guy or the last guy. So, and it's a dangerous sport. We have to be prepared. And we have to be able to see the situation coming and keep that guy safe. Ultimately, it's his job to walk out and go to the next rodeo because they're the best in the world. So it's our job to lay our life on the line. So, and I think the highlights of mine is I get front row to some of the best bull rides all year long. People watching them on TV is cool, but if you're right there and you can hear all the grunting and action that it actually takes place, it's really awesome.
Man, you're close enough, though, for the sweat and the blood to be on you, too. So that's a little different perspective.
You get snot and all kinds of other stuff on you sometimes. It gets a little close.
Yeah. A little authentic there is what they call that. Sarah, not as much snot and blood-covered moment here tonight. Yeah, I'd love to talk about your outfit. You look stunning. Sequins and feathers, they are a classic here at the NFR. Tell me a little bit about your gown and the goal of your fit tonight.
Yeah, so I actually had a completely different outfit plan, and then Ella Langley wore a very similar outfit, and I just started searching for it, and I actually bought this from a resale shop, and my boots are the Reba by Justin line. They're a couple years old, but they're classic ostrich, and so then I have an ostrich clutch to go with it. But yeah, I couldn't tell you where this dress was from because I bought it. When I saw the feathers, I was like, that's the dress.
Yes.
And so sequins and feathers in Vegas, you can't go wrong.
No.
Can't go wrong.
And Lindsay Brink, we know, said something about having feathers in one of her her looks this year. She's a style icon.
Oh, yeah.
You're a style icon.
She definitely was going above and beyond because she was doing it herself. I had to go find it. I was not going to start getting a sewing kit out, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was really happy to find it for like $30. So win-win.
That's the steal of the century, honestly.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here. I'll let you get on and go mingle with all your friends and everything. Be sure to watch for Cody in arenas all across the country in the next year. Sierra, thank you for doing what you do too. I know there's a lot of people out there that you uplift with your mentorship and the gals that are lucky enough to sit in your chair. I appreciate you guys being here, and I really am glad that I get to call you my friends. Have a good night tonight. I'm here with two legends in the industry, Cody and Ashley Webster. Ashley, of course, affectionately known as Smash Webster. These are two pinnacles of the industry. You guys are involved in a heck of a lot of stuff. Cody, you're bullfighting here again at the PRCA at the NFR. How many times have you been here now?
This is the 13th consecutive trip.
Lucky number 13, consecutive trip. Kind of leading the pack, you and Dusty Tuckness, I'd say. Goes back and forth there. Quite a few accolades to your name. What's the most exciting part year after year going into these 10 rounds?
It's just being selected to be here. You know, it's not given. These guys vote on who they want here to keep them protected for the 10 nights and going for all the money that they can win. So there's a big there's a lot on the line, you know, so we want to be there and take care of business.
Yeah. One of the most important jobs out there, undoubtedly, and you guys are selected for a reason. These guys pick you and put you in the position that they trust that you're going to get them out of a bind if they get in one, and undoubtedly somebody usually gets in one. So
Keeps us a job.
Yep.
Keeps us a job.
Job security for sure. Good luck with everything this week. I want to also talk to you, Smash. This outfit, we are at Back Number night and fashion is high here. This is stunning. Tell me how you selected this and put this one together.
I'm not going to lie. I was just scrolling the internet and I was like, that looks like a fun something for something. So, and like you said, fashion's always high here. It's always an opportunity to kind of stand out and just, have some fun with something. So I thought this was a pretty fun outfit. So
Pops of red have been trending quite a bit in Western fashion the last couple of years. I would say this is the moment. This is the top level of red fashion outfit that has been put together so far. So thank you for, it is, yeah. Thanks for coming out and sharing it with us. I do also, just quickly before I let you guys go, I'd love to talk a little bit about what else it is that you guys do, because you've got some fighting bulls going and there's a lot of hands in everything that is on that side of the industry too. So which of you would like to start the conversation here? Cody?
Yeah, no, we've put together a really good fleet of fighting bulls. We've got traveling going all over the U.S., going to a lot of different bullfights, and Thursday night we're pretty excited. We've got a fighting bull that'll be here at the Thomas and Mack for the NFR. So be watching Thursday night. It's going to be really exciting.
That's incredible. And Smash, I know that's something that keeps you busy all year. Cody's, of course, going down the road bullfighting everywhere, and I know you're a big part of it too. But man, that's got you busy all the time. Tell me a little bit about that lifestyle.
yeah, so when we got into the deal, Cody didn't really have a lot of time to do fighting bulls, but I guess I kind of did. So I get to travel with the bulls quite a bit and, flank them and, send them out and take care of them. And it's always a pretty fun, entertaining thing. I didn't see fighting bull breeder on my bingo card in life, but here we are and took it to the top level. So Thursday night's going to be a really big night for us, so it'll be pretty cool.
And, these are two of the best in the industry. Like I said, you guys have a lot going on. There's one other thing to mention. You have big hearts for the Western industry, too. This show is called Roots Run Deep, and we have, a great passion for continuing the Western lifestyle. And a big part of that is, organizations that support the cowboys and support the families. You guys did something kind of fun earlier this year. There's a little bit of a dancing competition that you had a little stage moment for. Ashley, tell me about it.
Yeah, so I'm actually a part of the board for the Western Sports Foundation, which is a really cool organization that just supports cowboys. It helps just grow in education, not just whenever they get hurt. So it's kind of near and dear to us. And so we did a fundraiser, a little dancing with the rodeo stars. And so Cody and I got to show off some pretty cool moves for that, raise a little bit of money. And so pretty cool stuff. That's going to go on, I think, every year. It was a pretty big hit. So we're hoping to see that one grow.
That was awesome. And I know it had a lot of buzz on social media. I'm going to let you guys get in there, get your stuff all situated. Good luck this whole week. You go out there and work hard and protect those guys. I appreciate you guys taking a minute to talk with me tonight.
Thanks for having us on. We appreciate it.
I'm here with one of my sweet dear friends, Steph Schmidt-Claymore. She is quite the fashionista. She's also got some really amazing ties in the Western industry. I'm going to let you tell them all about it, Steph. Tell us about how you're connected and how your roots run deep in this world.
Oh my gosh, aside from being raised in the Western fashion like ranch industry, right now I get to represent the coolest rodeo. It's the world famous Miles City Bucking Horse Sale. We have our annual 75th coming up, and so we are here representing our little tiny rodeo up in Miles City.
Little tiny, but also world famous.
Yeah,
Let's talk about the impact there. What have been some of the highlights in that opportunity so far?
I want to say first and foremost, they believed in me. They saw what us social media influence. I hate that word because I'm not an influencer, but they saw what influence that could have on their rodeo, and so they brought me in the beginning. And so now, as some of these conversations are happening today with the PRCA, they are realizing the impact of social media and how some of us do help influence people back to the roots and explain that Western fashion is super fun and the rodeo is great.
And it honestly has brought in a lot more fan base too, even just kind of that, impact of having social media go viral with these Western fashion outfits. I was talking to actually the gal doing my makeup today about something very similar. She's seeing all of our Western fashion outfits because the NFR is when the Cowboys come to town here in Vegas. And it's neat to be able to have, a little bit different impact of reaching out and bringing those fans in so that they can really come in and enjoy the rodeo and understand the cowboy culture a bit more too.
Well, and not only that, but you have ladies here who bring back the fashion from the 70s and the 80s. You have decades worth of fashion. So it's super fun to watch people come from all walks of life. Yeah. And then they kind of bring it all together. Right now, it's cool to be country. Post Malone's wearing Wranglers and Jennifer Aniston is wearing turquoise. If you're not into Western fashion, it doesn't even matter. Right now, we're just touching all kinds of people of all kinds of walks of life. And so as a Western fashion diehard, I'm super excited to see you. I have Sherry Hill on tonight. So who knew Sherry Hill could pair so well? And then Western & Co. My girls, Haley and Chelsea, they too, they believed in me when I was just a little bit, and I believed them when they were just a little bit. So I'm just super happy to represent them.
Well, you look stunning. I'm really excited to have run into you here tonight. I'm so excited that you guys got to meet her. This outfit is incredible. I'm calling it right now. One of the best dressed of Back Number night, hands down. Steph, thanks for being here, and thanks for always having such a smile and positive attitude for the Western world.
That means a lot coming from you because you set the bar pretty high. I think you're best dressed. So.
Oh gosh, well thank you. I didn't pay her to say that.
No, nor did I pay her to say that. So no, thank you. I appreciate you, and I love your friendship, and thank you for all that you do. You keep impacting our Western way of life too. From your little tiny part of the world, I love watching you. So thank you for all you do too.
Oh, well, thank you, Steph. Gosh, now we're gonna get sentimental and cry. So that's our cue to probably close this one out. Thanks for being here.
That's what happens at the NFR.
It is, and it's a good time to reconnect with friends. That's a good example of it. Thanks for being here, Steph. We'll see you in a bit.
Lindsay.
And I'm here with another one of my sweet, beautiful friends that is making an impact with her outfit tonight. But before we get into those details, I got to introduce you to her, get you a little bit better acquainted with her. Kaylee, thanks for being here. Tell us a little bit about your ties to the Western industry and what all is that you do.
Yeah, so I grew up showing horses my entire life and also was really invested into 4-H and FFA, so I've always been in agriculture as well. Currently, I'm the digital content coordinator for Cowboys and Indians magazine.
And I'm sure that keeps you plenty busy, especially on a night like tonight and throughout the entire NFR.
Oh yeah, this is about to be the busiest 10 days of my life.
We're kicking it off strong. You're looking stunning. I want to talk about the outfit here. Very timeless and classic, but still, makes a pop and makes an impact. How'd you put together your look for tonight?
So believe it or not, I had a Fashion Nova gift card and I was struggling to spend it. And I was like, well, I really need a Back Number ceremony dress, but I wanted something a little bit more simplicity, but classy at the same time. And I saw this and I had to have it. And then the belt buckle's mine, earned. The belt is vintage. The hat is American Co. And the jewelry is Nizoni Trading.
Yes. We love a good turquoise source, especially here in the Western industry. Of course, adding a squash blossom is the way to keep an outfit really looking timeless. You look beautiful. Thanks for spending a minute with us tonight.
Thank you so much. You're so beautiful. I hope you all have a great night.
I appreciate you, Kaylee. I'm here with two of the most stunning gals that we've seen walked by here tonight. I'm a little partial because I have met them before and I love them dearly. Lauren, Sienna, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to have you introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about where you come from and your ties to the Western world. Lauren, we'll start with you.
Hi, I'm Lauren Oakes. I'm a fashion stylist and creative director. I started loving Western anything about 5 years ago, and thanks to this girl, she got me back on a horse. I haven't ridden since I was young, so, but yeah, that's where my ties are from.
So, hi, I'm Sienna. I was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I just grew up riding horses, showing. I actually grew up riding English horses and then slowly evolved into roping and cutting, which I also really, really love. And of course, meeting Lauren helped me expand my love of Western fashion and being creative, just like adding a bit to my dress.
A moment for the bit on the back of the dress. Snaffle bits are a huge trend this year, but nobody does it like these gals.
We kind of went viral, which was such a blessing. But we're happy to be here, represent my hometown and Western fashion cowgirls and cowboys, and especially all the hard work that goes in to preparing for the finals and the hard work that it is to actually be here. So, yeah, we're just really, really blessed.
Really excited to see everything that you guys have going on this week. Sienna, I know you've got some things up your sleeve and part of your career and what you've got going lately these days. Give us an update. What all's going on?
Oh man, well, it's going to be almost 1 year I was on Yellowstone, which was literally a dream come true. And then thanks to this one, we also did a huge editorial for Cowgirl Magazine, which was also a dream come true. And then I just found out I got placed in Cowboys and Indians magazine. So just so many blessings that have come in our way, but we've also worked very hard and just kept the vision in front of us. And it's very important to have girls in your corner, people who support you and want to see you do good. And yeah, we just kept going, and we're really, really excited to see what else comes after all of that success. So yeah.
It's a lot going on, and you are a very busy gal, and huge congratulations on everything that you've been doing, and I have no doubt you're just getting started. You mentioned a girl's girl. Having a girl's girl in your corner is very important. Lauren, you're one of the best out there. I'd love to talk to you a little bit about your career, what you're doing. Obviously, your outfit here tonight. You got a lot going on in the fashion world side of things. Tell us about it.
So, I've done everything from the creative direction to fashion styling, and then this year I dabbled into fashion design. So this is actually a dress that I designed for her with a horse bit, which is fun. So I'm kind of all over the place, but it's been really fun to evolve and to kind of see where Western fashion is going, and I love working with other designers. So this one is by Chumeo Jackets. So Stuart Colgate, he designed this dress, and a master weaver, and I'm gonna not know the name of it, actually weaved this blanket.
Wow.
And he turned it into this wearable piece of art, which is amazing.
It's incredible, and we'll get a good full-length video of it because people need to understand the magnitude of both of these outfits. Thank you for taking the time to visit with us tonight. Maybe we can get together later this week. Have you come sit down on the show for a minute?
Sure.
Yeah, love to. We appreciate you guys. How can people follow along with everything that you're doing online on socials?
You can follow me. I'm Lauren.Oakes with an underscore at the end.
My socials are Sienna with one N, Sienna.Paglia.
Thank you, ladies, for being here. Maybe we'll see you soon. Go have a good time in there tonight. I'm here with Kincaid Henry, a 4-time NFR qualifier in the calf roping. He's had a hot couple of years in the PRCA and is really on a roll. Headed into this NFR, Kincaid, what are you thinking? What are you most excited about headed into that arena for round one?
I'm just excited to get in there and compete. First 2 NFRs went great. Last year wasn't as good, so I've been craving it for 355 days. I'm ready to get in there and compete.
Yep, redemption is a heck of a motivator, and we're excited to see what you put together this week. I know it'll be a lot of work coming to fruition. Talk a little bit about the year that you've had. What are some of the highlights from going down the road?
Yes, ma'am. It's the best regular season I've ever had. I had a great winter, and then the summer might have just been average maybe, and then I finished it off good in September, went in Sioux Falls. So, I got some momentum headed into Thomas and Mack, and just excited.
That's good. We're going to let you get in there and get your back number here in a minute, but the more important part of this deal is the Western fashion of back number night. Talk about this pretty lady next to you. I'll have you introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and how you support him going down the road.
I'm Callie Henry. We actually just got married in May, so still newlyweds. Thank you. I actually barrel race as well, so it's really fun to be here, involved in all of it, and I just try to make this week as stress-free as possible for him.
And that's really, the goal in it all. And I know that's a key foundation point for a lot of the couples in this industry. It's not easy to be a professional rodeo athlete. That's a lot of miles and a lot of time away from home. And I'm sure you guys are doing a great job of it. It's so cool to see you both here together. I want to talk a little bit about the stunning gown that you're wearing tonight. How'd you put together your look for this evening?
Well, for the past 4 years, I've worn black. Well, besides 1 year I wore white, but it's really hard for me to not wear black. I don't know why. And I did the purple heels, purple tie. His favorite color is purple, so we're rocking purple tonight.
Hey, you know what? That might be the good luck that you need, so I like it. We've got good momentum going into this week. Kincaid, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys taking the time to talk with us. Good luck this week.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. We're here with another tie-down roper and his gorgeous gal by his side. Zach Youngblood is here. He's qualified a couple times. Pretty excited going into this year's NFR. What are you most looking forward to going into round one?
I'm just ready to get it started. This is the first time I'm riding this mare of mine here, and it's been going good, so I'm ready to get kicked off.
Tell us a little bit about the highlights from this year. If you've got momentum going into the finals.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a long season. I had a good winter, and then the summer was pretty steady the whole summer, and then, it just feels like it never ended. The Bubble guys kept winning. It was just a long summer, but we're just fortunate enough to get here and just excited.
Well, it's going to be an exciting 10 rounds, that's for sure. You can always count on that in the Thomas and Mack. I want to give a moment, though, to the gal standing by you, supporting you behind the scenes. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about who you are, where you come from.
Yeah, my name's Stacy. I've been with Zach since we were 18 years old. So I've been here for the long run. It's our third time here in Vegas, and we're so excited. This is our favorite time of year, getting to be here 10 nights of rodeo. I never get tired of showing up to cheer. It's a great time.
Absolutely not. And that's really what the foundation of everything that you guys have going is that family support. And, it's a long year, like you said, going down the road and competing all over the country. And it's important to have people by your side that get it and are able to come to these moments too, be there for the highs and for the lows. This, of course, being one of the highs, back number night is the high fashion night for all these guys coming in. I love your look. You look stunning. Tell me a little bit about how you picked it.
Oh man, it's just, you were talking about the highs and the lows, those all night drives. This is the night that you think about whenever you're making those. You're like, if we could just get to Vegas, just get to the night we get to dress up, it makes it so much fun, and you just finally get to relax and just get ready to have the best week. So
definitely. Well, Zach, we wish you luck this week. Go in there and, kill it. Do what you do best, and you've got a heck of a cheering squad behind you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Here with Cooper Cook, a two-time bareback rider. He's coming in hot this year, ranked sitting 10th?
10th.
Yep. Ready to kick off an exciting 10 days, I'm sure. Cooper, thanks for being here. Congratulations on making it to the finals. What are you most looking forward to going into it this time?
Yeah, last year was a little tough on the drawing wise and just how my mentality was. So just really focused on a couple things this year and came back stronger than ever.
That's awesome. What were some of the highlights going down the road this year?
The best one for sure pretty much got me here. I won Calgary this year, so that was probably the best highlight of the year for sure.
That's a career highlight. Like, we can, take it in stride and have it be a highlight of the year, but that's one you're going to look back on for a long time. Congratulations on that, and congratulations on making it here. We'll be excited to watch you this time around. But we've got to also talk to the pretty lady standing next to you. Introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from.
Hi, I'm Sadie Sherburne. I'm from Stephenville, Texas, and yeah, we're here.
And you're here supporting Cooper, which is very exciting. You look stunning.
Thank you.
Talk a little bit about how you selected your gown for tonight.
I really wanted to go for a classy, sleek look, and so that's kind of what inspired everything here.
You nailed it. Absolutely. I think you can agree. She nailed it.
She looks so good. So good.
You guys are a great couple. You look awesome. Thank you for taking the time to visit with us. Go on in there and get your back number and kick butt this week.
Thank you.
We're here at the back number night and talking to a first-time qualifier here. Introduce yourselves and let us know a little bit about you.
Raleigh Johnson from Swan Valley, Idaho. First year in the bull riding.
Congratulations on making it for the first time. What was your year like leading up to it? Tell us some of the highlights.
It was a good year, my best year so far. Got a couple good wins, one Hermiston, one around at Pendleton's X-Bulls, one San Angelo shootout. It was just a good year, just staying consistent and having fun.
Making it to your first NFR, pretty big deal. This is a good year to be here. What are you most looking forward to going into round one?
Oh, just it's everything I've ever dreamed of my whole life. So I'm just excited to get in that arena and strap some bulls.
That opening ceremony is unrivaled anywhere else. The energy is electric, and I'm really excited to see what you can put together the next 10 days. Congratulations on being here. You got a pretty girl on your side here. We got to talk a little bit about her, too. Introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from and what you do.
Well, I'm Taylor Bays, and I'm from San Angelo, Texas, and I'm a barrel racer.
Oh, that's awesome. And how long have you guys been together?
It's been about 5 months going on. We've known each other for a while, though, so feels longer.
Well, I love that for you guys. Beautiful couple. This is also a show about Western fashion, so I've got to take a moment for the back number fashion tonight. Of course, the Cowboys are looking sharp. Cowboy classic here in black on black. I love that. Very classic and beautiful. But also this dress. This is a moment in itself. Metallics are a huge trend this year. This is stunning. So gorgeous. How'd you go about picking this one?
Well, I actually have had it in my closet for a year. I bought it not needing it, and I just was like, I have to have it. So, I mean, I looked and looked for a back number dress, and my whole thing for the next however many days we're here was like Ralph Lauren, vintage, like Cher, 70s, anything, statement pieces. And I pulled her out of the closet, and I was like, it's your time. I was like, let's go.
This is it. You didn't even know this moment was going to come, and here it is, and it's the perfect fit for it. We can't wait to see what you wear the next however many days it is, 10 rounds at least. Thank you guys for being here with us today. We'll let you get on in there and get your back number. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But I'm here with the Todd family, and they hold a special place in our hearts. Our family and the Todds go back generations, and I've had Coulter on the show before, but this is a special treat. Getting to say hi to Coulter. He's been to the NFR 5 times now, qualified with Derek Begay, setting up for a really exciting next 10 days. Coulter, thank you for being here. Thank you for having been on the show a couple years ago. I just want to check in with you. How are you feeling going into all this year?
I'll let you know later.
Infamously the man of very few words, but Coulter, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. Carly, I'd love to talk to you a little bit about your perspective in all of this. Of course, being the wife and the person that runs everything while Coulter's going down the road and traveling with Derek and roping and qualifying to be here at the finals. Tell me a little bit about your side of things and your perspective and how proud you are of him for making it here again.
Oh, I'm always proud, and I love rodeo, so I like to be here and cheer him on. And it's the kids really do everything at the ranch now, and I just kind of organize the chaos.
That's the most important job, and she's really downplaying it. Carly is the unsung hero of this operation, and I know Coulter wholeheartedly agrees with that. Madeline, I'd love to talk to you about this too. Your mom mentioned the kids run the ranch now, and you have some brothers that are involved in everything too. But tell us a little bit about your involvement and what all that you do.
I just do whatever they need me to at the house, usually when everyone leaves for the summer, but I like to watch Dad here at the finals usually, so I don't mind it at all.
I want to ask you, and this is kind of a personal question, heart on your sleeve kind of a deal. Having a dad that is a professional rodeo athlete, having a family that is so deeply rooted in rodeo, how does that, true character of cowboy culture really have an impression on you and what you want to do and continue in this culture in your lifestyle?
I don't know. It's just the way I grew up, I guess. I don't really know any different.
And you love it, and you're part of it, and you're happy to continue the tradition and keep it all going. And it's neat that you guys are able to be here together tonight. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us here for a minute. I'll let you guys head on in and get the back number. Best of luck this week, Coulter.
Thank you very much.
Well, tonight sure didn't disappoint. Everybody was dressed to the nines. I'm sure thankful for each of the contestants and their families for stopping by and having a chat with us. Some of the biggest fashion trends that I think we saw this year is undoubtedly red is a trending color, and each of these ladies styled it so beautifully. And of course, in true Vegas fashion, sequins and feathers made their impact. We saw a few stunning metallic moments, and I think those are all trends that will continue on throughout this year's NFR. In addition to the intense competition in the rodeo arena, another aspect of the NFR fun is fashion. This year's back number ceremony didn't disappoint, and everyone was dressed to the nines. The men kept it simple and cowboy classy with sport coats, starched jeans, and signature boots and hats. Ladies showcased their own takes on Western style, featuring looks that ranged from elegant and timeless to sparkly and Vegas-worthy. I'm excited to see how everybody styles their Western fashion looks for the next 10 rounds. And of course, the real reason that we're all here supporting those contestants in the arena. Be sure you watch the NFR all 10 rounds on the Cowboy Channel. Be sure you tune into Roots Run Deep Vegas Edition as well. We'll have lots of great content coming your way, and we're excited to get things started.
For the next 2 weeks, we're taking you on the road with us as the National Finals Rodeo takes over Las Vegas. We'll be catching up with the legends of yesterday, rodeo athletes of today, and the stars of tomorrow. We're staying true to our roots and chatting with multi-generational ranching and rodeo families from across the country, as well as bringing in a little added color with lots of fashion, musicians, artisans, industry icons, featured brands, and so much more. Hang on for the ride.